Pro-life groups praise the winner of a U.S. House race in Montana, the same Republican who made headlines this week for allegedly assaulting a reporter. Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi looks at what this race might mean for control of the House in 2018. Jason.
Why, we're still a whole year and 5 months from the 2018 election, where every single House seat will be up for grabs. Montana's one and only congressional seat was open because former Congressman Ryan Zinke took a job as Secretary of the Interior. President Trump is glad the seat stayed in Republican hands. He calls it a great win in Montana.
Republican businessman Greg Gianforte beat folk-singing Democrat Rob Quist by 6 points in a state Donald Trump won by 20 points. The Cook Political Report says Democrats are outperforming the expectations by 9.5% in these special elections. But Republican strategist Mercedes Schlapp tells us it's too early to predict if Democrats will win back the House in 2018.
What we do know is that the liberal base is very, they're excited. They're encouraged to basically unite and try to defeat Republicans. This becomes problematic in what you would call the swing districts.
Schlapp says in order to win, Republicans must pass major reforms before defending all of their seats next year.
I think it is critical for Republicans in Congress to govern, to be able to show that they will have some victories, that being health care reform and tax reform. That's what the president ran on.
That we want a congressman who will work with President Trump to make America and Montana great again.
Gianforte will become the newest congressman, despite what happened the night before the election.
I'm sick and tired of you guys. The last time that came in here, you did the same thing.
Police cited Gianforte with misdemeanor assault after witnesses say he body slammed a reporter who asked him about the Republican health care bill. Gianforte apologized after last night's win.
I should not have treated that reporter that way.
More than half of the votes were cast early in Montana, so it's hard to say how the alleged body slam impacted the contest. Pro-life group Susan B. Anthony List says they knocked on more than 31,000 doors to urge votes for the Republican. He does support banning abortions after 20 weeks of pregnancy, while the Democrat told the Billings Gazette that abortion is none of the government's business. Wyatt?
So what comes next, Jason?
Gianforte is due in court June 7th for the assault charge. Now all eyes turn back to Georgia, where the next special election to fill the congressional seat of HHS Secretary Tom Price is set for next month.
Correspondent Jason Calvi reporting from Capitol Hill. Thanks, Jason.